And we are back. So happy to see you guys. My name is, well, what the fuck is my name today? I don't even know, man. But anyway, you guys are tuning in to F It Podcast. If you are here, you are the fam. I will give you a digital hug right now. Felt that? All right, great. Got some great people here with me today. Everybody introduce yourself.
Destiny here, guys, per usual. You can find me at the Destiny Experience on Facebook and Instagram.
And I'm Arquisha, but it's AYEJA 4Ys _ on Instagram.
And last but not least, the person who hasn't said anything yet.
Oh my God.
You can just introduce yourself.
I'm Tria. Everybody. Hi, guys.
You can just see her hand waving. Honestly, it's nobody. It's just a hand. It's literally just a hand and a voice coming out of it. I don't know how it works. So, hey. Today, we are going to be talking about nature versus nurture. Also get into the death of Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. But I wanted to start off, of course, with nature versus nurture. Before we get into nature versus nurture, I will give you guys a definition for nature versus nurture. And according to the internet, because honestly, I was too lazy to look it up for real. But nature is what we think of as pre-wiring and is influenced by genetic inheritance and other biological factors. Nurture is generally taken as the influence of external factors after conception. An example, product of exposure, life experiences, and learning on an individual. Now, with that definition, what exactly do you feel is more important, nature or nurture? Or do you even believe in both things? We can start off with Quee. Go ahead.
I'm conflicted between which one is more important because nature is what we automatically know. Like we know to swallow when we place things in our mouth. And I feel like nurture is what we're taught. So that's due to our environment. So I feel like both is definitely needed for an individual to flourish, for sure.
So you do believe in both nature and nurture?
Yeah, I believe in both. I mean, nurturing comes after, like you said, birth. Nature is like a baby knows to breastfeed when they see a nipple. That's nature. That's what is in their nature to do. Nurture is, I don't know. Shoot, you rub the baby back and they feel love. I guess that's fucking nurture.
All right, Big Mama. So what you got to say?
I believe nurture is more important because obviously nature is what comes natural to us and was automatically embedded in us. But you could have a sweet kid and their environment can turn them sour if they're not nurtured right. So, if as long as you got the nurturing, you go stay sweet and you, or at least you'll know what's important or what to be sweet or who to be sweet to, so.
That's a pretty good statement. Tria, what do you have to say? Yeah. Nothing?
I wasn't even. I'm sorry.
She wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready? Oh my God! You show up to a podcast not ready to talk. I understand you not being able to get on the camera, but you didn't show up to talk.
I'm just here.
Hey guys, when you invite people to come somewhere and they're just there, that'd be the funniest thing in the world, don't it? Because then you feel bad and you feel responsible for them if nobody else speaks to them. Like if you start talking to people that you know and they don't know anybody, and then they don't feel like mingling, now they're in the corner by themselves, and you just gotta look over and be like, damn, Joe, I probably shouldn't.
But some people just like to come out and don't engage, but they having fun.
And then some people do better with different topics.
Yeah.
Like, true. That just be like mad weird. It's like, I don't want to leave people out. Like, no, I'm cool. And it's like, ooh. Oh, right. But me.
I mean, we got a lot of people that come on here, though, and don't really, prefer not to talk. So.
Oh, yeah. But nature versus nurture. I'm not even sure if nurturing is like for real. I think it depends on the person. There's some things you just can't nurture out of a person if they're like already predisposed to do it. Like I don't think anything that really happens to serial killers makes them want to kill people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think that's just something that's built in you. Like people who like
Hell no.
people who
I
like
think that's natural. I think that's natural.
I feel like people who like
Y'all think people be born killers?
No, when you
That's what you're
see
saying.
some of these
Yeah.
serial killers and they talk, they tell you from a young age, like I knew something was fucking wrong with me.
That's
Their
true.
environment, their nurturing, their parents did not take what they did seriously. Even I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer or whichever one. He went to his parents and say like, something ain't right.
Yeah.
And they just said, fuck it, I don't care. And next thing you know, he chopping heads off and doing shit to heads.
Yeah, like,
But then you got kids who be left in closets.
That's true.
yeah, I feel like nurture can go so far with certain people, but it's certain things that just you can't nurture out of a person. Like maybe they could change themselves if they try or if they're aware of it and just try to keep themselves from it. But I don't think there's anything that you can actually take away from a person. Not take away to a person, but add to a person that's extreme is something like that. Like people who have a foot fetish. I have a foot fetish. There was nothing that happened that made me like feet. There was nothing my mom told me about feet or my dad told me about feet. Like there was nothing. It was just a weird thing that I noticed one day.
Did you see pretty feet all through high school? And
it was just something I noticed.
Right. So
it was just something I noticed.
But had you grew up with claws around you, you probably would have been like, whoa, no.
Oh no!
You probably start seeing pretty feet, you know.
Like with me, my dad is my biological father. He's a clerk. Basically, my dad is a crackhead or whatever, or was. He was when I was conceived. So therefore, I feel as though I have a predisposition to abuse things and like overuse anything. So me personally, I try to stay the hell away from drugs because I feel like if I start, I already have a genetic predisposition that I'm not going to stop, or it's going to be hard as shit for me to stop. So I don't think there's nothing that anybody could, because my father didn't raise me, but I noticed as I got older, I have really addictive and like compulsive tendencies to just like latch on to things and just be obsessed with it for a period of time.
But that's also could just be an overall thing like detachment. You know, you don't know how to detach yourself from stuff once you start it. And that just could be with people and a lot of other stuff too. This way you won't feel, you know, so bad about feeling like, whoa, I can't drink because I'm going to start drinking too much, you know.
I mean, it's just thing, but I just feel that way. Like, and I don't know. It's just.
I think that shit true. I swear I wasn't going to smoke weed. I mean, Dad been smoking weed since we was kids, and I swore up until I was an adult I was not gonna smoke. And now I'm smoking. I don't think I'm gonna stop no time.
And now you smoke like a fucking shit.
And my dad is almost 60, and he's still smoking. I'm just like, I don't want to be in my 60s still fucking smoking. I just don't. I mean, he's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down.
But yeah.
I don't know, man. Nature versus nurture. That's a hard one for me because I'm not sure just how much nurture affects people. Like, I do agree that the way that you nurture a person should have some type of effect on them. Mm-hmm. Like, a person can't show love if they've never been shown love or no love, things like that. Like, there's certain things that I learned, behaviors that I think nurturing can help and it can foster into a person's mentality of how they handle things. But in the same token, some things you are just innately born to do. My favorite thing to bring up, women are gay. It's just a natural thing. They just are. Women and rabbits, apparently.
And that's facts.
Lions are gay too. Monkeys show gay activity. No, for real. Whales try to have sex with each other all the time. They actually gang. Can I say that? They gang. R-A-P.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah.
We know.
Whales?
They gang rape. They gang rape each other.
Are you serious?
Yes. Look it up. Yes.
No, you know what's
they
crazy?
Are vicious. Like, dolphins are vicious. I don't trust dolphins. I hate dolphins.
Otters grape baby seals. Ducks grape each other.
What they do? Just stand up and back one another into the corner.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know why
I can see how monkeys can do that, or maybe even how lions or something like that. But we talking about stuff with flaps like
And
this.
I know they like slippery under there. I feel like maybe like turtles, theirs come out. You know, turtles come out like, girl, and they go right back in. It looks
Never seen
disgusting.
it. Turtles be hanging.
Girl, it's disgusting. But yes,
Ducks look like Ducks look like a foot long corkscrew.
I didn't even think about the ducks.
It's crazy. What? How did we get into this?
I don't know.
Quick.
I ain't never thought about that before.
Oh,
But
yeah.
in conclusion, I feel like, some things we are able to nurture out of people or into people, and even with that being said, that might only last for so long, might or might not work, and then some things are just naturally embedded in people. Some people just come up serial killers.
I feel like liars. There's nothing you can do to teach a person how to be a liar. Like some people is just liars. Like there's some people in the world, like all they freaking do is just lie, and they didn't have to be around other liars. They just lie. Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
Well, but now that I'm thinking about the best liars that I know, their parents were liars.
Yeah.
And now that the people close to me and stuff, where they be finessing and just talk you straight out your socks. Yeah, they parents had it honest. So I don't know.
I'm not talking about good liars though. I'm talking about there are some people on planet Earth. There are some people on planet Earth that just lie.
You know that they're lying, and then they still look at you and lie.
They get mad if you don't believe the lie.
No, you ever?
No, not even catch them up. It's just like, I don't believe you, but for real, the lion cut off my leg.
Like I see your leg,
you have 2 legs. See, you don't have to believe shit. What?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I hate people like that. Just like, oh my God. Yes. You living in Cabrini Greens and then you telling me like, yeah, my sugar daddy, he came pay my rent. What rent?
Ain't this rent? $30.
This rent? Ain't you on Section 8?
He was finna say.
Ain't you on Section 8? I had a homie, no bullshit. I told her like, hey, you should go home to your kids. I'm finna kick it tonight, man. Fuck it. It's lit. You left the kids by themselves? Yeah, they can take care of themselves. Motherfucker must have left around 11 o'clock. 11:45, I get a phone call. My house burned down. See, then I fucking tell you, I told you to go home. Like, her kids was like 12.
Oh, you for real?
No, this is a serious. She don't speak to me to this day because of that. Because I told her like, you should went your ass home. Like, I ain't feel no sympathy, but she had Section 8 and she acting like her house really burned down. Motherfucker, you ain't got a new crib like a month later.
She mad about the house,
like bitch.
They let you take the voucher on. Like if you ruin one crib, that ain't it for you. You get to keep going with the voucher.
I guess so. Like she burnt that motherfucker down. It was on the news. But she was mad at me because I said, no, you do stupid stuff. You do.
That was funny.
You do stupid stuff. That was Girl Meech. I used to have a homie I rap with. I guess I said her name, Girl Meech. But Meech was mad as hell. Like, oh my God, Meech was fucking hilarious, Joe. Like, Meech used to get mad at me because I told her she was a clut. Because, like, she took, like, 8 Benadryls at a time. I'm not sure why.
No, I know somebody. I ain't going to put your business out there. But this person asked me can you come over and take some, what you say? What's that? Benadryl? Can you come over and take a Benadryl with me and let's go to sleep? Why the fuck do you need Benadryl to go to bed? Like, you don't think that's weird, bro?
Yeah,
and why the fuck is you asking me to come over to do Benadryl? That's weird.
Famo said that to me.
You gotta
come over, but she said she used Benadryl to go to sleep.
Yeah. But you gotta know people already who be wanting to suppress stuff and just go to sleep, and then it'll make better sense to you. And I know hella people like that be like, man, I'm just done for. Let me just go to sleep. I just want to sleep.
That's sad.
It's sad, and you just
like
never
that
know.
Makes my heart sad. But goddamn Benadryl. He was black. I'm like, bro, I can come over and go to sleep, but I'm not taking no Benadryl. Ain't nothing wrong with me.
It would tweak me out because it's kind of like, yeah, son, you took 8 Benadryls. I don't think you're supposed to take 8 Benadryls at a time. And then, like, I keep Benadryls because I have allergies. Mm-hmm. And, like, I would notice every time she would come over, a whole pack of Benadryl just be gone. I'm like, bro, you are not walking around popping. Oh, and this is why I'm weary of people.
Stealing. You stealing my Benadryls?
I'm weary of people who drink Pepsi. This nigga used to smoke weed, drink Pepsi, and pop 8 Benadryls at one time. That was
I just got one question.
That was nature.
Did she have nice skin?
I think she did though.
Lucky motherfucker.
I love Pepsi though.
Meech was crazy though. She was a witch, so you know, and her whole family like they all was witches.
Meech, you a good person, girl.
Nah,
Put no spell on me.
That's the one I told you. I shot the music video for, and then like my house was weird for like.
Oh, I seen it. All right, yeah, right here. What we said.
Yeah. My house was weird for like 6 months after that. Like she put like the salt circle down.
Y'all play too much.
She did. Like it was
right here.
It was a dope video though. It was a dope video though. It had like the candles down here and stuff.
On that retrograde going on too.
It was lit.
First of all,
oh my God.
No, bro. I come downstairs. You got a circle.
I didn't even picture you as one of those people, bro.
Excuse me?
Tree.
Tree.
You said what?
Retrograde is here, my nigga. You heard me?
Mercury is in retrograde. Listen, my nigga. Yo, if I could just blame my period in retrograde for being a dickhead for a majority of the year,
Why do y'all
so
think
lit.
PMS ain't real?
Let's
talk about that. Why do y'all think PMS is not real?
No, we don't think PMS is not real. We just know y'all not doing PMS 100% of the fucking time. It happens to a certain window of time, right?
True.
You can't blame that shit when you not PMSing for your attitude. No, nigga, you just have an attitude. And then you can't just turn around and be like, Mercury is in retrograde. Fuck your retrograde.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
That's a lot.
What?
What you just said is a lot.
It is?
I feel like my PMS goes on for like 4 days.
For how many days?
4 days.
I don't have PMS.
But here's the thing, I don't be going off on people. I just be crying all the time. That's all that be wrong with me.
You was gonna say what about me? I never know. It just hit. Nah, like I don't think I ever really like expect it or know. Like sometimes my period come down and I don't even be prepared for it, but it explains a lot from the previous days. And just know that stuff is intense and it is real. And no, it don't be having nothing to do with nobody else. But you know, we are.
Bro, I'm finna fuck around. Look, guys, we was trying to get Lowski in, and he say he timing out, so we're not gonna be able to bring Brother Low in for this podcast. He's here in spirit though. Somewhere that nigga is drinking and chuckling, saying some crazy shit to himself. So, shout out to the broski.
What's his podcast name again?
Who?
Lowski. Is it Granddaddy?
Oh, Hot Balls Johnson. Your mama brand new boyfriend.
All right, Hot Balls. We'll catch you
Hot
next
Balls.
time.
Yeah, Hot Balls.
That's funny.
No, my nigga Hot Balls.
Lowski always break the ice in the room, man.
I swear Tria be talking right now. Tria be talking right now if Lowski was here.
More so like laughing.
Yeah, she be doing something. She be slapping her knee. Something. That nigga Lowski retarded. I feel like we got our shit off with the nature versus nurture. Like that's dope, man. I feel like
that's a real thing too.
What makes people the way they are though? Like
their nurturing, their conditioning, their upbringing. Everything makes people. I think maybe people are born with, you know, the people who say that they are born gay. Can I use that term, or should I be saying something else?
I'm not gay. I don't know.
All right. Like, you know, some people may be born with like 10% of that in them, but the rest, you know, is you were.
You say 10%? I feel like
because I don't know science, so I can't say that people not born like that.
I feel like gay is like gay. Man. Like if you curious, you gay.
Wait, but let's talk about. I didn't even think about this. Maybe D Wade's son is D Wade. I'm sure his son see hella beautiful women, celebrities, all type of. I'm sure his son see more beautiful women to have something to look forward to as a grown man than to see a bunch of.
His girlfriend not ugly.
You know what I mean, though.
He got a girlfriend. She's
saying though, so I don't know. That's kind of contradicting what we saying about your nurturing being it.
But I don't think he ever said he was gay. I think he said he identifies as a girl.
Yeah, he gay, man.
That's two totally different things. It is not.
Are we finna do this?
I don't even think.
I'm just saying, if I say I identify as a table,
LGBT.
I'm not a table, but that's what I identify as. I can't be a table. He identifies as a girl. He can't be a girl because he's a boy.
Okay, let me simplify it like this. No matter what you what is it? Identify as, what you are attracted to. If it's the same as you, or you, are you not gay?
But he's attracted to vagina. So what are you saying?
Yeah, I think we ran with the notion he's gay.
You don't have to be gay to say you feel like you something else. Like I said, if I feel like I'm a table, you supposed to eat on me now?
It's possible.
I get your ass kicked.
It's people that do that.
Like, it's people that do a lot of weird shit, Joe. It's probably some fat woman right now making $1 million a month from eating food on camera. Meanwhile, I'm out
ain't
here.
nobody finna watch my little ass eat shit.
I want to shout out. Can we do that?
Hell yeah. Why not? That's the
Shout
shit.
out to Soft White Underbelly. If y'all don't be on YouTube, or if y'all like interviews and y'all like hearing people's stories and intriguing things and just like weird shit that people do, like we talking about fetishes, people who identify as different things and all of that, it's majority people from Chicago or Skid Row, but we learned that most people come from Chicago and they go to Skid Row. It's very interesting. You should check it out. Soft White Underbelly.
That is so fucked up too. Like, and those are stories that let you know, like, okay, you're right. Nurturing does like do some things, because that one lady, we was like, she had been a sex trafficked since she was a little girl, like her adopted parents. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that the type of situation she would get in, I don't think a person who wasn't used to that lifestyle would get themselves into them situations.
Or even better, to talk about how, you know, what you see is what you do is kind of repetitive. If there was a woman, her grandfather had molested her. She turned around and molested her son when he was 8. He turned around and molested his girlfriend's child, and so on. So the pattern continues, just to let you know. Like you think certain stuff is okay if you don't have nobody to tell you right from wrong, you know, like, and a pattern just may continue on. But nurturing, upbringing is everything.
Yeah, so I guess Soft White Underbelly is, and some shit is nature, because how the fuck all these degenerate people from Chicago end up on Skid Row and all the way in LA?
I don't know.
Like, how is that a thing? How these motherfuckers? I'm talking about, they had P Nutty from P Nutty. They had P Nutty Pimp from Harvey.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nigga P Nutty.
I seen somebody in there from the gardens. Like,
You about some hoeing, huh? This nigga P Nutty told a female bitch, you about some hoeing.
no, she was teaching him how to be her cup, and he was like, "Oh, you about some hoeing?
Yeah, you about some hoeing.
Yeah. Teach me some."
This nigga P Nutty is from Harvey.
Yes.
Harvey
real.
niggas is different, yo.
It's real. I feel like since we talking about that, let's talk about how people get complacent at a certain point in their life. Like, half of the people out there on Skid Row living in tents, they just like it's judging the book by its cover right now for us to be sitting here and talking about it. But it looks hard to come up out of that, or it seems like they don't want to do more, or they've just become so content. Like, do y'all think it's really hard for people to come up on opportunities and change their life?
No,
I
but
think they're complacent, and I think some of them also are scared of change. Like, it takes a lot to change yourself, and even every day you have to change yourself and work on it every day. Because it's gonna be some days you're gonna go right back to nature and go right back to who you are before you worked on it.
I think a lot of them have mental problems. And people don't get help. For the United States to be
help.
Yeah, for the United States to be such a rich country, like, we treat our people like shit, especially like disabled people, people with mental defects. Like, it's a lot of stuff that could be stopped or treated. Both our parents are veterans, and we see how they treat veterans, and a lot of veterans end up being homeless and stuff like that. It's because they messed up from war, but like, the government doesn't help. Like, they know that people are messed up, and those people actually have checks coming in. Like, if they messed up like that, like, they have checks coming in, but they so out of it. Like, they.
Them people on Skid Row do got Social Security cards, huh?
They should.
They be looking
No,
forward to something.
I worked with a nigga. He showed me this. I worked with a guy. He wasn't even a nigga. He was white. I worked with a guy. He lost everything.
Who we talking about, Billy
Alcoholism.
Bob?
No. This Scott.
Okay.
But damn, I said his name. Shout out Scott, man. My bad. But Scott,
You just name drop
Scott when he was younger in life, he did pretty good for himself. He was into fitness. When I met him, he was out of shape. Big Rick Ross beard, white dude though, big red Rick Ross beard, whatever. But yeah. But at a certain point in his life, he had owned some workout chains, like workout things, and he ended up losing it to his wife because of his alcoholism, not being able to see his child. Like he went through a lot, and like he was homeless. And he showed me that homeless people actually have identification cards. Like, not like a state ID, they have a homeless identification card. Like, they have their own card.
Happened to them, gotcha.
Yeah, that was wild to me. I'm like, y'all out here giving people cards? Like, now you a card carrying homeless person.
I mean, I like that though. Give them a sense of being a person.
Yeah, can you imagine having a homeless family member and they somewhere found and you can't even identify them or nothing?
Even know where I'm at. Yeah.
So that's,
I don't know. And then, like, I think this is something that people don't want to admit just because we're Americans and, like, the American dream, you could do whatever you want. Some people are perfectly okay being normal or less than. Some people are perfectly fine. Like, you ever met a homeless person that was in their right mind, and when you sit down and talk to them, they talk to you and they seem pretty cool, like, always got good advice, and you be sitting there like, if you know so much, why are you homeless? Life simpler this way. Like, some people, that's just how they are. Like, in Australia, the government be trying to get the indigenous people of Australia, the niggas. Indigenous people of Australia are black. Okay. If you guys didn't know.
No, I thought that you was just saying other brown people and stuff.
No, they niggas.
Oh, okay. Learn something.
But the government tries to get them to go into housing and live a certain type of way, and they really out here thugging it. Like, they like being outside. They like catching and killing stuff, making their clothes. Like, they just like being out in the wilderness, chilling. And the government
They just found a man.
Huh?
They found a man. I was watching this crime show. He did that shit, left his family and everything. They ended up finding him years down the line, and he was perfectly fine. He's like perfectly fine. He just lived in the fucking woods. He'd go in people's houses and steal shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They finally caught him because stuff was just like coming up missing. And throughout the years, he was just sneaking people crib and take shit. And like, they tried to get him to come back to society. And nigga was like, no, I like the life I'm living.
Like, he didn't hurt nobody.
But that's like one person though. I'm talking about in Australia, there's a whole group of people, like large amount of people that are native to Australia. Because when you think of Australians, you think of white people. No, the indigenous people of Australia are actually dark skinned. They be fucking the indigenous people of Australia up. The government do. But they be trying to...
No, it's like when they come over, you didn't hear about that white man that they threw spears at?
Bro, that was not the indigenous people of Australia. That wasn't them? No, that was like some stuff. That was like some stuff that happened in the rainforest. But the same thing with the rainforest. Them people say, don't come over here fucking with us.
Because they stay on their own little island. It's like
they be over there on their own.
I don't know what they are, but...
The people of the rainforest, what you mean?
They some, but
they
throw spears. They throw spears, they kill you with spears, bro. They not to be fucked with.
Nah, and it's just one of them things where they didn't let technology touch where they stay at. So they still like real, I guess by our standards, they would be primitive. But they over there chilling. If I'm over here chilling, don't come over here with no Bible talking about you bringing God. Well, I told you don't come over here.
I felt sorry.
You sound like the person slamming the door on Jehovah.
I hate when they catch me. I open the door thinking, shit,
ain't it so hard to be rude?
Yeah.
It's so hard.
But it's one of them things where they're supposed to do that. It's not something they want to do. Okay. It's not like they get a kick out of it. Like,
they be resilient.
That church.
My ass would be
that's part of what you have to do. Like,
eating.
Michael Jackson mama still goes out and does that.
What?
Catherine Jackson still goes because that's part of their faith. Like, you have to go out and spread the word. So that's part of their faith. Like, this was a while ago. But even a while ago, it was probably like 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago, she was still doing it. And Catherine is old as shit, because hell, her kid's old as shit.
10 years is still recent enough for her, for us to wonder why she out. But, that's fine.
I can teach the word through YouTube. Well, I gotta go outside to people dope stuff.
Things change. Like, people be like,
as long as I touch one knife, I'm okay.
Y'all
Can I
do
get that?
know, y'all do know Jehovah's Witnesses like have the Old Testament too. Like, they use the same Bible as like Baptists and Catholics, and everybody use the same Bible though. That is just weird to me. Like, y'all is like different branches of the same gang.
They are.
I feel like, how are you spreading the word to me if I'm already Baptist or Christian? Or like, you knocking on my door, like, you ain't see that big ass cross in front of my crib, Joe? Like, I have the Bible too. You're not telling me anything.
You to come over the eye side.
It's the same side. That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all using the same book, I don't care what you added to it. Like, we all using Kool-Aid. We all still serving Kool-Aid. It don't matter if you got the red Kool-Aid, the blue. Well,
yes,
no, I ain't gonna lie. The blue Kool-Aid, that blueberry lemonade hit different though. It do. That blueberry lemonade hit different.
I like orange.
The old pack of orange in that
with
joint.
pink lemonade.
Oh.
Dad, you put real lemons in that joint.
Yeah,
like,
you got real lemons in your Kool-Aid.
Shout out to our pops, because our pops just straight up be killing the Kool-Aid. Like, that's the only reason I go in my
Shout out
house.
to the people who come outside with their Kool-Aid and pickle jars and stuff.
Goddamn right.
Spaghetti jars. So let me get some of that Prego.
Man, look, I was just drinking out of Prego glass the other day. Oh, shit. So, to segue into our second topic, we have the death of Kevin Samuels. Now, I don't want to talk about it because he's dead. That is not the issue that I take with this situation. I'm not trying to do the whole conspiracy theory, what actually happened to him. That's health problems. That man is gone. Let that man rest. My big thing is, why do people hate someone so much for words? He didn't physically do anything to anybody.
I'm so glad you said that.
He didn't like show up to your house and choke you and beat your kids. Like, people really wish death on this man for words.
Can I interfere?
Say what you
I know
must.
you ain't even got it. That's funny that you said that, because I was going to say one of our topics should have been, if you had a choice, would you prefer physical pain or mental? Verbal abuse or physical abuse. And what people don't understand is verbal abuse lasts so much longer. It lasts so much longer. You have to be careful what you say to people. You really do. If I hit you right now, it might sting and you'll eventually get over it. Versus if I say something to you and it hit a nerve, it's going to stick with you forever. And it just might alter how you live or how you think about yourself. Be kind to people. Use wise words. Just because you're knowledgeable don't mean, may he rest in peace, but just because you're knowledgeable and you have wisdom in a lot of areas, especially relationship, don't mean that yes, you should tell people the truth. Just like the whole, it ain't what you say, is how you say it thing. Yes, you tell people the truth, but your deliverance is everything. He was very rude and arrogant and just, sure, he was straightforward. Let's talk about the positives. He was a straight shooter, sure. He told her, and he did not even just hop on women. We go make that clear. It wasn't just about women. He got on men too. But I heard
about shit he said. He was just his deliverance, like you said.
Yeah.
I just think people need to realize
or it's
that
society too soft. But go ahead.
I feel like people just need to respect others' opinion. You're not gonna think how I think. This does not mean you're a bad person. Does not mean I'm a bad person. I don't agree with some of the stuff he say, but some of the stuff I did see, I agree with them. But y'all literally wishing death on this man. Like, this shit is not funny. Because if it's your mama, you will want somebody to care. If it was your dad, you would want somebody to freaking care. If it's you, girl, you would want somebody to care. So so many women was bitter, and it's like, y'all showing y'all bitterness, y'all showing y'all character. Fuck what he did. He's dead already. So now it's real uncouth. It's real fucking uncouth.
And Brandy said, but why would they keep asking him if he was rude?
That's true.
I wouldn't ask his advice. I wouldn't ask his advice because it might hurt my feelings, but they did it on purpose for a show. That is the big thing.
That's true.
How do y'all get mad when people are doing things for clout?
Yeah, I just want to know why would you actually go on live internet and put your life on there? I don't think I would ever do that. But maybe some people think, oh, maybe going back to me saying he was knowledgeable and he was 56. You should be knowledgeable and you should have wisdom, and we do like to go to people who we feel like will give us good feedback. Maybe he's having a good day. Maybe he won't shoot me down and make me feel like shit today. Maybe somebody just had hope. But I think he made everybody feel like shit every day.
Yeah. Tactics, he definitely had like tactics for sure.
See, this is my thing though. You gotta be knowledgeable of what you are and who you are, right? If I get on the phone or a call with somebody who I know is going to tell me exactly what they see and ask me questions to try to debunk what I'm saying, people would come on there and say the dumbest shit and be like, oh, I got them. You don't have them if you're using stupid logic. Case in point, one lady said, I'm going to make a man wait a year for the cookies.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Now, you just told this man you have 2 kids and you are unmarried. And he's talking about a man that is a high-value man, somebody who could pretty much get any woman he wants. Why would a man who could get any woman he wants wait on Nookie for you for a year when you already gave it away twice for the free?
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. Nah, I mean,
what?
We said he was spitting facts on a lot of stuff, but there was also another one where I think a woman, she was like mid-30s, a nurse. She probably had like 1 or 2 kids or something like that. He was like telling her like, oh, you damaged goods. Kind of like you ran through, like why is that fair? Why is that fair? Maybe that woman has just had standards or.
I think what's important for, okay, I'm trying to like put this in the right words. But I guess this is probably the hardest thing as a single mother for me was to accept that the rules changed for me. It's some guys who literally would be okay with dating me, but then they would say little slick comments about kids. It's kind of just like, if you know you don't like children, don't date me. Why you dating me if you know I got kids? Or if I know you don't like kids and you saying little things, I'm not going to continue to date you because obviously we're on 2 different fields. Now, I do think your mindset changes all of that. Now, in the mindset, I was thinking negatively about myself. Like, I'm a single mom. Ain't nobody gonna want me. But once I changed my mindset, it's just kind of like, no, you just date differently now. You date who the fuck like kids. But to say that you gonna wait a year when you already didn't have 2 kids, like you can wait a year for a relationship, but who the fuck finna wait a whole year to have sex? Like, what if you don't like it? Now you gotta
I think that's what he was trying to say though. Like he was telling people to be realistic. Like, look at your situation. Like, case in point, I'm fat.
No, but do you see how you just delivered that? Why he couldn't say that like that to people? Because
when you get tired of telling people, you get frustrated. You shouldn't
be doing that for a living if you're gonna be
that was his thing though. That was his thing though.
Why are you getting off by making people cry?
He didn't offer no
nurturing.
No, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? He don't even have to have sympathy, empathy. Just because I ain't really too much sad about, for example, your grandma passing. I'm not sad about it because I don't really know her, but I have empathy towards you because I can put myself in that position. How his deliverance was at the end, it wasn't okay, now this is what you can do to fix your situation. This was, no, you less value, you ain't no high value woman, and that's just it. No, bitch, tell me how the fuck can I become a high value woman?
And obviously, if I come on this platform, I must be some sort of desperate for some sort of guidance, and that's how you do me. But pop your shit, because you got something to say, so talk your shit.
I didn't like Kevin Samuels when he was live. I didn't agree with a lot of what Kevin Samuels said. I didn't agree with the bravado of how he talked to people. I felt like that was unnecessary and uncalled for. In the same breath, I do not feel happy that the man is dead. Like, I don't think people get that.
Yeah.
Like, this man didn't do anything to you but tell you from his perspective. And you may not have liked the way that he said it because I didn't like some of the shit he said to people. Some of the shit he said to people was fucking hilarious. Like when he told my man, so you 30, you live at the crib, you make $1,000 a year, and you get fat with a little dick. You fat with a little dick, and you expect the women to choose you? Oh my God!
He didn't only attack women.
And then he hesitated. That's what he said. But he said, "Okay, you don't."
Like, oh my God!
What you're also not going to do is water down how he did it. Like you missing the point. Like we saying that he was very freaking rude and ignorant.
I said I didn't like the guy when he was live. I didn't wish death on him because he was rude. I'm not wishing death on somebody for being rude. I feel like people are way too soft nowadays, and for everybody to be able to have an opinion, nobody can take an opinion. Everybody can get on the internet and say whatever they want at any given time, and they expect like their opinion is valid and everybody has to listen to them. But then they don't want to listen to anybody else. Like I was gonna say, I'm a fat guy. I'm not trying to date women who don't like fat guys. I'm not going to sit here and make up every excuse why women should like fat guys. I don't like fat guys. Well, in the wintertime, you going to be cold. Like, bitch, no. If you don't like fat guys, okay. I'm going to not fuck with you and go fuck with a female who like fat guys. Same thing.
And I'm not going to talk bad about you.
Same thing with like men who be like, all women want is money. Well, if you fucking with women who only want money, you're making yourself feel bad. They are not doing it to you.
We be exploiting ourselves a lot, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you call in Kevin Samuels and you know he's an upfront and very rude and brash person, when he says things, you shouldn't get mad. Like, people was really coming on there like, you gonna come on his show and get one up on him. How in the fuck can you get one up on somebody and it's their show? I don't understand. Okay, this is the thing. People feel like their feelings are valid to other people. You can feel how you feel. And if a person hurts your feelings, they cannot tell you how to react to how you felt when your feelings were hurt. But your feelings are your feelings. I cannot feel your feelings. The next person cannot feel your feelings. They're your feelings. They are real to you. I can't feel that pain that you feel when somebody says something negative to you, because those are not my feelings. The same way if somebody does something that triggers me and hurts my feelings, I can only explain it to you and hope you can understand or have empathy. But you really didn't feel that.
Empathetic. That's all we need to be is more empathetic. Because how I look at life and how I feel, everybody's shit is valid. I know so many different people with so many different stories and the things that'll trigger them. People be like, what? Like, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't do that, because you never know. So your shit is valid. So I'm going to empathize with you. I'm not going to take away from it, though, and tell you that I can't feel your shit. So wipe your nose. I'm not going to do that.
I'm practicing that with my kid, too. I noticed I was telling her when she'd cry, like, stop, like, be quiet. But now it's like, no, I let her cry it out because I don't want her to feel like, I heard some woman say like her mom made her feel like she couldn't cry, she couldn't show emotion, and I'm like, shit.
And those women be emotionally
yeah, like I gotta let her cry it out, gotta talk to her and calm her down.
Because you weren't nurtured right. You wasn't able to.
But see, and like Kevin Samuels was like the demon that these women actually raise and make. He admitted he was raised by women, and his demeanor stems from people was telling him he had to be a man, and to be a man, you have to move this type of way. He already had feminine characteristics in the way that he moved. Like his physical characteristics of how his body moved. You could tell he was around women a lot. But the way that he had to talk to compensate for those things was he had to be brash because people wouldn't take him seriously. Because if we want to be honest, all them gay jokes about Unc, he died in some pussy.
But I find it funny how
that don't mean shit. Gay niggas have kids every day.
That part. But I find it funny how we can look to somebody for healing who ain't done the healing for themselves. His shit's valid. Going back to what you just said, his shit is valid. They used to bash him and make him like, oh, so now he come and he deflect. That's exactly what was going on, because he didn't go and sit in his masculinity and learn that people wasn't really talking about shit. Whenever they were saying whatever they were saying to him,
for the most part,
words hurt. That shit stick with you. Hit me, smack me. Don't say nothing crazy.
Men who most men who talk that alpha male shit don't be weak. Like, I ain't gonna say weak as far as like physically weak, but mentally a lot of those men be hurt. Like the men that feel the need to constantly say I'm alpha or like show the bravado and everything, those men be hurt.
Because if you gotta say it, I mean,
your existence should speak for itself.
Exactly. Okay. Like I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody how to be a red pill alpha male. Like I don't even know what the fuck that is, nigga. I'm just out here living. Y'all be worried about some crazy, weird shit. I don't give a fuck if every female I walk past thinks I'm the man. Fair. Do my girl love me? Do my kid respect me as a father? Like, am I respected in my community of people that I deal with every day? I give a fuck if you think I'm an alpha male. By what standards are you talking?
Too bad Kevin Samuels couldn't feel like that.
He made hella money off of not feeling like that. So, I mean,
I would rather not.
Most artists.
I would rather not.
Most artists make money off of their pain, though. That's musicians. That's actors.
That's different.
Like they tap into their pain.
That's you bleeding out and letting people feel you. That's not you pinpointing and telling people that. That's not you pissing on people and telling them that it's fucking raining outside and capitalizing off of it. That's not that. That's people sharing their shit, and then whoever feel the same, you flock to it, and that's your wave. He was on a whole different. May he rest in peace, but he was.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't agree with the way that he talked to people, but a lot of his messages were actually extremely valid.
For sure.
Extremely valid. So I can't get mad at him for the way he said it. I don't say things in the most proper way all the time.
I'm mad at him for acting and telling people, acting like he know human behavior, but not understanding himself. Fuck understand. He wasn't in it. So you get on here and you tell people how humans act, what people like this do, what people like this qualify for, blah, blah, blah. But you didn't do no introspection on yourself. You couldn't have. You couldn't have. At 56 years old, diminishing women and demasculating men the way that he was doing.
I don't know, man. Because a lot of the stuff he was saying was kind of how I felt in the inside. I just don't say it to people. Like, no, seriously though, like the way he was saying it, and it was like some people need you to say it. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, old girl, he told her like it was 6 at best or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna die alone. Like, seriously though, some people need to hear that, because some people be 45 years old and be like, I ain't found the right man, because you are abrasive and you are delusional. You're going to die alone because you don't understand your place in the world. I don't agree with telling people that, oh, you're used goods or whatever, but baby, let's keep it real. Son, let's keep it real. You, as a man, you have 8 children. You're on child support for 8 children with 6 different women. What makes you think you're going to get a female who's a businesswoman who has a stable life and things that she could lose by marrying you? What makes you think you would, like, bro, you barely keep a job and you got 8 kids you paying child support on? If you don't pay, your wife got to pay. So you thought you was going to get a woman that's making $300,000 a year with 8 baby mamas. Mm-hmm. That's what you was thinking. Come on, bro. Stop.
Shout out Country Wayne.
Hey, some people got that. Some people do got that, but that's some people. That is not.
Yeah, because Country Wayne can never look my way.
The exception cannot be.
Is he still messing with Jess Hilarious?
No,
she
Shorty left him.
Shorty hilarious. But my whole thing is like, people look at the exception and take that as the standard. You can't say, well, this one person right here did this amazing, incredible thing. That's not everybody. That's that one amazing person. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Country Wayne had all them goddamn kids.
And now he capitalizes off of it.
Yeah, but he's that one special person.
Right, that ain't gonna really be
like that. That's not everybody.
That's facts. Yeah.
Just like as you get older, you constantly hear more and more people say, oh, I could have been Mike. I was better than Mike. Mm-hmm. You hear a person like, R. Kelly ain't got shit on me. He stole my soul. Like, you hear this all the time, and it's because people let their moment pass them and they don't realize you could be great in whatever it is that you are. But some stuff just ain't for you. I did music. I still love music. I still love doing music. I'm not a musician to the point where I can make a fucking album and people are going to buy it. That's just never going to be me. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. But that's never going to be me. Right. I'm never going to be Lil Wayne. I'm not the next Lil Wayne. It's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'm 35. So I got to lean into whatever the fuck I'm good at that actually is working for me. People live in the exception.
People reaching their peaks, though, at 35 and 36 and all that.
Things can happen. So if I want to compare myself to somebody, okay, 2 Chainz then. Compare myself to a nigga who got 35 and finally made it. Mm-hmm. Don't compare myself to a person who's a child prodigy. Like, as much as I make fun of like Lil Bow Wow and Soulja Boy and I laugh at them with everybody else, I put a certain level of respect on their name because them in their early 30s have lived a life that certain people haven't even seen in their fucking 50s. Mm-hmm. Certain people have not seen that quality of life or been through that type of shit in their whole fucking entire life. So when Soulja Boy tell a motherfucker, you better put some respect on Big Draco name, like for him to even be able to sit here and tell you that Drake, that nigga stole my whole fuck. Not mentioning that he stole that fuck from Breakfast Club.
Hop up.
But that shit just, you know what I'm saying? Like the experiences in life that people have. So it's kind of one of those things where can you get mad at Kevin Samuels for the way he talked to people if that's how he had to talk to people to get his point through?
I mean, they came to him. I seen how he acted before the interview. If I know it that day, like, yeah, my feelings gonna be a little hurt. I'm not gonna call Kenyon Samuels and be like, hey, this is what's going on. No, I don't feel like getting treated today. Y'all motherfuckers went on there knowing that he's gonna treat your ass. Like, if you didn't feel like hearing the truth, bro, why the fuck did you go there? Why?
I mean, I'm just saying,
I don't feel
like,
getting my feelings hurt. Why was you talking to him?
nothing he ever said was enough for me to be like,
I'm gonna say this
right now.
No, I'm gonna say
For
this.
real, I don't think I wish that on anybody.
I think, y'all, it's funny because I think Kevin Samuels would have capitalized more. I think he would have brought in, even though he was big, I think he would have capitalized more. I think he would have brought in an even bigger audience and some if he would have took the approach of, you know what, sweetie, how about you do this, sweetie?
Mm-hmm.
Or see if that'll work for you. Yeah, because I understand that the men or the women that you cry about, how about you do that instead of real shit with your pussy hitting them?
Nah, but see, this is my thing about Kevin Samuels. I think he did so much in such a little span of time. People don't realize you give people a chance to progress and grow. Because at the beginning of the year, he was actually saying more positive shit when it came down. Like, he sat down and he was like, hey, men and women, we gonna understand each other in 2022. We gonna get this, that, and the third. We gonna accept each other. We gonna prop each other up. He was really starting to say that shit. He was really getting into his bag with that. But I think people was like, oh my God, Kevin Samuels this, Kevin Samuels that. He only really took off during the pandemic. That's 2 years. As an adult, do you know how short 2 years is?
He was doing this before COVID.
He was doing it before COVID, but he only took it. He only took off during COVID. So at this point, he got a year and a half, 2 years that he's actually been in the game, killing it. He didn't even have enough chance to progress. With musicians, that's your first album, your first 2 years.
And he was 56. 56, you said?
But that speaks to another thing I speak on. Men's value goes up as they get older. For women, it usually tends to go down.
But it depends on how you yourself look at yourself. You shouldn't give a fuck.
I'm talking about society.
Society. I just feel like we place so much on society, and we just feel like we got to be this, we got to be that. Like, you are literally putting yourself in depression, thinking you have to be a certain
comparison.
Way. Like, you don't literally be in your own lane.
Why y'all think I don't be on Facebook like that?
Yeah, sometimes I have to take a fucking break
because I think it's this. Oh, can we convert over to that? Well, we might go back to Kevin Samuels, but I don't think we know, y'all, how important that social media is, because subconsciously, if you're already down in the dump and you get on there and you see other people's success, whether you know them or not, it's not like you necessarily have the mindset, oh yeah, I'm 30, I'm supposed to be riding the Benz, no nothing. But no, you think, oh damn, everybody in life doing good but me. And it makes you take away from all the things that you should be appreciating, the little stuff, to respect and appreciate your journey. Even down to people relationships. We have on that shit.
Let's speak on yourself. That's how you take it. I look at that shit as motivation.
True.
When I see people doing good, I look at it like I want to get there one day.
But it's also about how you feel, but it's also, it could be the space that you in too. So I might have all the confidence and everything else, but if I'm not in the best space that day, I'm gonna get on that shit and this is gonna put me deeper in the slump.
And it's good you decide to take a break versus getting online. And you know how people get online and be like, fuck everybody, I'm having a bad day. I used to be like that if I was having a bad day, but now, no. You need to take a fucking break from social media, get yourself right, because social media cannot fucking help you. Like, they cannot get on and help you.
But
I can get on there all day, but like real shit,
hey, slow up, sis.
I just
so
cannot. Sorry.
Wait, but piggybacking off of what Nate was saying, yeah, it'll motivate you, but it'll motivate you too, and it'll make you think that you're going at a different kind of pace. Oh, I need to pick the pace up. Yeah, that's motivation. I want the Benz. But now you doing all type of shit, and you humping to hurry up and get to the Benz when the Benz might not be until 3 years. Now you finna fuck your life up trying to get in 3 months.
I seen this one female. I follow her on YouTube. I can't remember her name right now, but she literally came out and said, "I want to be average." And she was like, I was at this meeting and I was with my mentor, and she was asking us like, yeah, we gonna get money, boo boo. And she was sitting there and she said, she looked over and she was asking people different stuff. And then she looked at her and she said, what's your dream car? She said, a Mercedes Benz. She said, what kind? She was like, the sedan. And then she said, her mentor laughed at her. And then after everything was over with, she Googled it and she said, oh, I didn't know it was different classes of the car. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought it was all the same thing. You know what? Mm-hmm. I really don't even care about that car. I don't care about that car. And then she was like, when I got some money and I seen how much it costs to upkeep that car, I no longer wanted it. So at a certain point, I just realized I want to be regular. I don't want to be amazing. I just want to live. Like,
Even if I make a lot of money, I don't know how I feel about spending $500 on a tire. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, did it.
Now, if I'm in that bracket, we might even. But even then, I'm still more logical. I'm like, all right, you know.
I mean, shit, you can spend $500 on a tire for a regular car.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be able
I
to
worked
wake
on
up
cars
and
for
not
years.
worry about money,
Them
period. I can get up.
That's my thing. I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I really feel like on a daily basis without worrying, oh, do I have enough money for this?
Yeah.
Like, I just roll out of bed and be like, I want to take my daughter to Disney World today.
My
Like,
thing
if I take a
is,
Disney
I'm at
World,
a point now. I won't be able to cut you off. I don't go outside if I can't at least spend $200. That's my head. I don't go outside. I don't do shit if I can't at least. That's at least. I usually spend more than that if I go outside.
Because, you know, outside.
But if I can't do 200, I can't do shit with it. So it's like, I don't know. You just gotta level that shit out though, bro.
You spend like $200
Yeah,
though.
literally,
Going
just to
out,
have fun.
eating,
Mhm.
gas.
We paying $40 to
You
get
fucking
in,
eat
30
it
in the
twice.
tank.
Let's just be honest. You're not
Cold
eating
drinks.
just one
Yo.
time.
God gave us this beautiful planet for free, and we charging each other to be on this motherfucker.
Because we all gotta live.
But I'm gonna spend some money on some shit. I like midgets. For y'all who don't know, and midget wrestling pulling up tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or Thursday? Midgets is coming and they is wrestling, and I'm gonna be there to watch them little motherfuckers.
You talking about him?
Yeah, they gonna be in Marionette Park.
How much it cost?
Like $25 a ticket.
We in tomorrow?
It's either tomorrow or Thursday. I'll see you the link.
I'm going. You get the fuck out. Can we record shit on our phone?
I don't know, but it's at 8 p.m. Nigga, it's
First
midget
of all,
wrestling.
it's strong as hell.
Midget wrestling. This finna be lit. You gotta find the little things in life that you care about, that you love. I love little people running
All
around.
right, fair
Like,
What's wrong with you, though, bro? Like, you know that they coming out. They're like, you a sick fucking person, bro.
bro, I love little people. That's,
Yeah, I think
Bro.
I love little people too. I think it's fascinating.
I said if I got rich,
Y'all
I'll
sit
buy
on
a monkey and a
YouTube
little
and type
person.
in midgets running and shit like that. Like, he sound like he look like he really looking at midgets, though.
What you mean? Yes, I was trying to buy. First of all, you can buy a girlfriend, so why couldn't I buy a fucking midget? If I get rich, I'm gonna
Ricky,
get
they
a
not some
monkey.
animal, bro.
I'm gonna get a monkey and I'm gonna get a midget. You telling me I can't buy a midget? It's some midget out here that's down there.
Look, he'll be your assistant. That's how better than buy.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna buy
Why you want a midget
What
by
you
your
talking about?
side?
Oh my god!
Oh, okay, okay.
I was sidekick or some shit.
Huh?
That's a sidekick.
You know how Batman always gotta buy him a little orphan boy. I'm gonna buy me a fucking grown ass man midget
You sick, bro.
and dress him up just like me.
You sick. So you like Austin Powers growing up.
Yeah. Mini Lee was my shit. Look, Kid Rock had a whole midget just went on tour with him. Just that was his homeboy. That was his hype man. Just a whole midget.
That's crazy.
I love little people. The shit is hilarious. It's nothing funnier than little kids and old people. Now imagine
You said little kids are old people, but midgets not little kids.
but imagine you have a midget that looks like a little kid who's really an old person. Oh my fucking god, nigga, that is the most hilarious shit that God ever created.
Gee, I feel like you wild as fuck. I fuck with
For
midgets.
like
by the way.
midgets?
I fuck nah. You look at them like a toy, bro. That's how you make it look. Like that's like toy type shit. Like they a thing. You say you want a monkey and a midget. How the
Yeah,
fuck
they
you
a
be
monkey
like
and a
what? Like
Like a midget gonna hold me and be like, yeah,
Dude,
you know.
look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson got rich and he went and bought Emmanuel Lewis and a monkey.
you gonna get canceled. You know, on Snow White, they was filming it, right? The little midget man, I forgot his name. Not he a well-known actor, he a little midget. He told Disney, he made a public statement that he felt like the dwarfs being midgets was like offending his people. Now they damn near finna try to make the dwarfs regular size or kids. You can't say shit like what you saying, bro. They got feelings, bro. This the shit you saying hurt their feelings, bro. That's what I'm saying. All that to say, like, this on Snow White, bro. You can look this shit up, bro. They damn near not finna have midgets is the thing. Cause the niggas like you. They got feelings, bro. Like,
Bro, I'm not saying they don't have feelings. I'm just saying your average person will give a fuck less about their feelings if you hand them enough money. If I hand a small person,
oh my
bro,
God.
he going to watch midget wrestling.
He ain't gonna let
There's only midgets
I'ma
there.
go, but you bogus as hell. Like, I know that's to make fun of them. I'm being honest. I fuck with y'all though. But that's some funny shit. But you bogus, bro. Like,
No, fuck that. You know how we talk about Chinese people look alike and all midgets look alike if they could be the same shade. Tell me they don't.
Don't say that.
No, they don't. The little midget from Austin Powers. The little midget from Austin Powers don't like the little midget with the big head. That'd be the evil villain. He was the evil villain.
85% of them.
No. I see the black midget.
What's dude name off of Friday?
Don't nobody like Gary Coleman. The little midget man. Was he a midget? Don't nobody like him.
No, but see, she may be onto something because it's two subsects. It's bitches and then it's dwarfs. I don't think dwarfs look alike. Midgets might all look alike.
The little ones, the real.
Because the dwarfs be having regular bodies and their arms and legs be short, and then the midgets just be everything be short.
Yeah, they fingers be all stubby.
Yeah, like because you meet a
See,
dwarf,
I was
like
trying to make a general statement. Now y'all want to go all in, but at first,
Nah, I'm just saying. Nah, he does.
hey, I would talk about little people all fucking day. That shit is amazing.
They gonna beat your ass. They gonna jump you. And I'm gonna run. Because I feel like they gonna fuck you up out there. I'm gonna run.
Mark got his ass beat, bro. Mark got his ass beat by that family of midgets. Remember that?
no.
When he came back to the crib, they had beat his ass, and then they went out there with him, and there was some midgets. Like, he got his ass beat by
Like
a
in
family of
real
midgets. No, it was on Martin. The show Martin.
I gotta see that.
He got beat up by some midgets.
I gotta
Got his
see
ass poked head.
Oh, that episode.
Them midgets fucked his ass up, and then everybody was talking about, you got jumped by the whole family. And then they went with him and went back, and he was like, there they go. And it was like 4 midgets.
I'm watching Martin.
And then y'all forgot about Mr. Parker off of Friday, nigga. When you gonna let me fuck you, Miss Parker?
He was a dork. That wasn't no midget.
Yeah.
He wasn't no midget. He was a short man.
Still,
Wait.
he was a little person.
I thought they was the same thing.
Nah, midgets and dorks is different.
Dwarfs and
Oh,
midgets
wow.
is different.
Dorks like 4 feet. Like little, like they short as hell.
Girl, though, could technically probably be classified as a
Wow.
dwarf.
Nah, she ain't. She gotta be a
I'm
little
not
bit.
No,
Say
she's
I didn't
4
know
foot.
that.
She's like 4 foot
She
6.
need to be- nah,
Oh,
that's-
okay.
She gotta be like 4'3", nigga, to be like a
Okay, 3 inches. She damn near a dwarf.
like 3 inches is a lot. Because if I was 3 inches, I'd be
That's
6
what
feet
she
tall.
said.
Get your goof ass.
Oh my god! I have to get it.
Goof.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
How the fuck did we get here?
Oh no!
Every time.
We was talking about Kevin Samuels, now we talking about Lil Weezy.
I'm high.
Oh shit!
I was just yelling in the car and shit.
What?
Don't worry about it. I ain't finna get the fuck on. So
Sure.
yeah, good luck. Yeah, good content right now. Not today. Fuck you talking about?
You try to ask a nigga what's
You are
wrong with him, and
not
then
wrong.
this motherfucker just say not today.
Not today. Boy.
Come on, man. As black men, we gotta have
Yeah.
emotional conversations. We gotta be ready and prepared. You know what I'm saying, to deal with our emotions. as
Y'all
black
gotta have
men.
y'all safe space together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not on this podcast. What you talking about? You talking about? Goofball.
Oh,
money
money
in the bank.
money time?
Money in the bank. God damn it. Latest
I mean,
instant
Sam-
classics.
Man, I'm prolific now.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can I explain to people what happened?
Well, I'm prolific.
Why you prolific? Can I
I'm
explain to
just damn, I can't because that's gonna make me look really bad.
people? Just
That's gonna make me look bad either way. I can't say.
all right. Yeah.
Just know I got a new dick. That's it. I ain't gonna say how I got a new dick. That's gonna be on my podcast myself. But I'm prolific now, so you can't call me Nick.
I
got a
wasn't
new dick.
expecting that.
He restarted
That's it.
himself.
I restarted myself. I'm like a born again bird. I got a new dick. That's it. Because I ain't gonna go until what? Like y'all look like what? I got a new dick. Yes, it's possible.
Brand new dick.
Brand new dick.
Know how they said Miss New Booty? Mr. New Dick.
I ain't buy it, but my dick is
I
new.
was gonna
Like
say.
it's like my dick got baptized, basically. Just that's all I'm gonna say. That's it. That's the first thing. It got baptized for.
And on that note, we get the fuck about it. Because I ain't got time to be trying to explain the new penis, all right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, appreciate you for coming out. Remember, check us out on Sundays, Parker's Point Politics,
Oh God.
every Sunday at 7. We are going to be starting some things. I'm going to make some motherfuckers do some more podcasts. So just be looking for more stuff coming up. And always, check out Effort every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. No, we on Eastern.
I think
Yeah.
We in Central.
No, we're on Eastern.
We in Central.
No, we're
Pacific.
not.
Eastern.
We on Central.
We on
All right, look, man.
Shit,
Just
I
go
don't
ahead and
know.
subscribe and all that shit so you know when we gonna be coming on. Because I give y'all warnings. All right.
Off camera.
I love you guys. I'll see y'all the next one. Okay, bye.